KDB out injured. What's the plan with Holland? Seeing someone like Doku, I believe that if Doku is playing and Doku is nailed in the left wing position, then Guardiola will be a very important asset. Now, these are very two important assets in my opinion, and can be a very handy second or third striker in your teams. Hey guys, welcome back to another video from the Football Herd. Hope you're doing wonderfully well. This is a weekly series that we'll be doing throughout the season, where we'll look at how my team did in game week 8. We'll be giving the transfer tips and the watch list based on the midfielders, forwards and defenders, and then dive into some burning questions like what to do with Saka and what to do with Holland. So make sure you stick around till the end because there's lots to cover. And if you enjoy the content, please do consider subscribing and smash that like button. It's completely free and it will help me out immensely. And I promise to add value to your FPL teams and help you make more informed decisions. So without delaying any further, let's get started. So here comes the first question. That's with Holland blanking in successive 3 game weeks and KDB out injured, what's the plan with Holland? Now, Holland is an easy hold for me because even though he has blanked, but I believe that the upcoming fixtures that City have, like Southampton, Bournemouth, Brighton, Spurs, these 4 are very lucrative fixtures for them. And I will not be someone who will be dropping Holland just before the Southampton fixture. I know that Rodri is not there, then De Bruyne is also not there. But and also there's this glaring fact that he did not conjure up any shots on target in the last game itself. But having said that, also Holland is a clear hold for me because he is that much explosive, and which we have seen previously in the season also. And also there are certain shouts of triple captaining Holland. Probably I'll abstain from suggesting of triple captaining Holland in game week 9. Because he is not in that talismanic form in my opinion, but I believe that he is a clear hold in my opinion, and I'll be looking to triple captain someone else or Holland in the future itself, but I'm not that much keen to triple captain him against Southampton. Who is the best 6.5 million and less striker? So in my opinion, 3 players stand out, the first being Raul Jimenez, the second being Van Wissa, and the third being Matheus Cunha. Now, these 3 picks are primarily because of the kind of fixtures that these 3 teams have and the form that they are in currently. So I'll be talking at length about these assets in my watch list section. So make sure you check them out. Now coming to the third question, that is, should we get rid of Arsenal assets? Now, this is a pretty tricky question because we see that they have the Liverpool fixture upcoming, then followed by the Newcastle game, then the Chelsea game, then a difficult Forest game, and then a West Ham game. So in my opinion, if you do not have a triple up or a double up of Arsenal assets, I will not recommend you guys to have a double up or triple up and bring them in. But from game week 12 and 13 onwards, we can load up on Arsenal players in my opinion. But if you have one Arsenal asset like a Gabriel or a Raya or a Saka or a Havertz, then you can probably stick with them. But we are also getting shouts that Saka is not fit. So we'll be also discussing that in the subsequent sections. Coming to the next question, that is, who is the best Saliba replacement? Now, if you're looking to sell Saliba, then I will move to someone like Guardiola without any doubt. He's having a phenomenal run, even though City are not that much well adept in keeping clean sheets of late with the absence of Rodri. But I feel that Guardiola offers excellent value when he's galloping down the left, and we clearly saw the kind of impact that he has with the amazing goal, and it's not the first time that he has scored a screamer. And I believe that he is the best and the most nailed City asset, and he's in the same price bracket as Saliba, so it's a clear no-brainer in my opinion. You can definitely go for Guardiola if you want a Saliba replacement. Now the next question is also pretty interesting. It's who's the best United attacker? Now United have not been that much flamboyant going ahead and in their attack itself, but we have seen certain players like Rashford, then Garnacho, then Bruno. Out of them, if you'll ask me, I'll definitely call out Garnacho, who is a standout leader when we're talking about attacking United assets. Now, he has played 4 back-to-back games the entire 90 minutes and accumulated an XGI of 3.2 with 2 goals and 1 assist, and has looked the most attacking outlet of United down the wings. So, he's also completely direct and running at defenders. And also to add, his price point of 6.2 million makes also him someone who is more luring than the likes of Bruno and Rashford. Game week 8 was kind of a disappointing game week in my opinion, but it was a very low scoring one, so I'll take that. And I scored 35 points, and my current rank stands at 206k, which is okay in my opinion. In goal, Flecken gave me 4 points thanks to his save points. He made at least 9 to 10 saves, so that fetched me an extra 3 points. Now, in defense, none of them could give me any returns. It was only about Gabriel, Robinson and Trent. Gabriel gave 1 pointer, so did Robinson, and Trent with also a couple. And Howard Bailey's was the one who came off the bench because of an injured Saka. And in my midfield, only Rogers and Mohamed Salah helped me with 12 and 6 points respectively, and Smith Rowe and Mbeumo blanked. Similarly, in my attack, Delap and Holland were disappointing with 2 points each, and Holland was my captain, so he gave me 4 points. So, having said that, my team really looks in a good shape when I talk about my team in Game Week 9. Only I'll be trying to look at Saka replacement, because as the news is coming that he will not be fit for the Liverpool fixture, and they also have a tough run of games. So I'll be discussing at length about the watch list and the transfer tips in the next segment. Start with the defensive watch list. I have a 3-1 watch list of Guardiola, Keane and Aït-Nouri. Now I've specifically opted for these 3 assets because I'll be looking to transfer out Gabriel. So Guardiola is a straight replacement. Then I can also try to upgrade someone like Howard Bailey's or Nedeljkovic. Then I'll look at Aït-Nouri or Michael Keane. Now, when I talk about Michael Keane, he has been an stalwart for Everton, but we have to keep in mind that Jared Branthwaite is flagged at 50%, and if he is not match fit, then only Michael Keane will get an opportunity. But we have to keep close tabs on it, and if you are bringing in Michael Keane as a third midfielder in a 3-5-2, a third defender in a 3-5-2, then probably it's not a good option, but he can be the first or the second bench option in my opinion. Then probably it's a no-brainer. Now, similarly with Aït-Nouri, Aït-Nouri is having an amazing run in my opinion, and the kind of fixtures that Wolves have, like Brighton, then Palace, Southampton, Fulham and Bournemouth, and he is a very attacking wing-back in my opinion, so he can also be that 4th or 5th defender in your team. Now coming to the main man, that is Guardiola. I spoke about Guardiola when I was talking about the burning questions. He is a very important asset under Pep Guardiola in the City lineup, which we are completely seeing by his adventurous runs from the left. And when we are seeing someone like Doku, I believe that if Doku is playing and Doku is nailed in the left wing position, then Guardiola will be a very important asset. But when we talk about someone like a different Savinho or Grealish for that matter, then he will not have that much value. And also when City play back 4 with Rico Lewis as the inverted fullback, then also Guardiola seems to be somewhat subdued. But what we are seeing is that they are focusing more on the back 3, and where Rico Lewis is also taking that defensive slot when they're having dead balls and set pieces. Because of his diminutive nature, he's not that much pushing towards the box, because he's not that much good of a header. And when we're talking about Guardiola, we also have to keep in mind that he is a prolific goal scorer. So that completes the defensive watch list. Now we'll move to the midfield watch list. Midfield watch list, I have Rashford, Palmer and Son. Now you can also talk about Garnacho, Palmer and Son, but I've pulled in Rashford because I will be having the funds to invest and upgrade someone like Smith Rowe to Rashford. But if you do not have the funds, then you can definitely talk about or consider Garnacho instead of Rashford in my opinion, because the kind of games that United have of late from Game Week 9 are pretty lucrative in my opinion. They'll be having a West Ham away game, and West Ham have been pretty open at the back, and so similarly with the next game, that is they have Chelsea, then Leicester, Ipswich and Everton. So a very decent run of games. If you are looking for an Emil Smith Rowe replacement, I believe Garnacho is a very decent shout. And if you have the funds, then Rashford is also a very good shout. Then coming to Cole Palmer. Now Cole Palmer and Heung-min Son, these are the next two players in my midfield watch list. Now they can act as a very good Saka replacement in my opinion. Now when we talk about Cole Palmer, we all know how much important he is to the Chelsea lineup and what destruction he can bring to the opposition. So he's also a brilliant FPL asset and he has that immense haul potential in my opinion. So if you do not have Cole Palmer, you can definitely look to bring him in. But coming to the main man, in my opinion, that's none other than Heung-min Son. Now, why I'm talking about Son so highly? Because the South Korean has been amazing. And when we talk about Heung-min Son, we saw that their thumping victory against West Ham 4-1. Now, he was controversially credited with an assist after his shot got forced by an own goal and the deflection of Toribo. Now, he has had a total of 4 shots inside the box in the game, and only Brennan Johnson has a better shots tally. Now, when we are talking about this season, he's averaging 7.5 points per game, and I believe that he's also predicted to score at least 6.5 and 7 points by the Hub algorithm. So I believe that Son is a no-brainer pick, and also the kind of fixtures that they have like Palace, Villa, Ipswich, Fulham in the next 5, that makes him a better asset to have than a Cole Palmer. But Cole Palmer is completely fixture proof also, so that's a very tug of war, I would say. To the forward watch list, I have a forward 3 of Jimenez, Larson and Solanke. Now, Raul Jimenez, since he took off the top spot from Muniz, he has been so dominant for Fulham. In 5 starts, he has got 4 goals and 1 assist, and he hasn't blanked during this period, which is amazing in my opinion. And I also believe that he is usually substituted, so that is something which you should keep close tabs on. But apart from that, I believe that he is the main frontman for Fulham, and he is a very decent player in my watch list. Now coming to the next player, that's Strand Larsen. Now Strand Larsen has been amazing in my opinion, and he is someone who is giving close competition to Matheus Cunha in the Wolves ranks. His numbers are also amazing. He's ranked 4th best in XGI among the Wolves players. Now the main man, that's Dominic Solanke. Now he's getting the chances but unable to capitalize the opportunities, which is clearly evident from the eye test in my opinion, and also the numbers. Now, he has got 7 big chances in the last 4 game weeks, but he has not been able to capitalize that much. Now the kind of fixtures that Spurs have, and we can definitely expect him to be a better asset than he has been of late. So he completes my forwards watch list. The comparison that we'll do is between Raul Jimenez and Matheus Cunha. Now, these are very 2 important assets in my opinion, and can be a very handy second or third striker in your teams. Now, when we talk about Raul Jimenez, he has been someone who is in prolific form, just like I mentioned in the watch list section. He has got 4 goals and 1 assist in the last 5 games. Now, similarly for Matheus Cunha, it's also pretty rosy. He has got 31 points and 3 goals. Now, Raul Jimenez beats him in all the important metrics when we talk about big chances, then shots in box, right? But when we are talking about these 2 assets, we have to keep in mind that Matheus Cunha is also involved in the build-up to Wolves, right? And he is that player who's playing a bit forward than Strand Larsen, and he can be of immense value in the upcoming fixtures where Wolves have Brighton, then Crystal Palace, Southampton, Fulham and Bournemouth. Now, having said that, if you want to have a more differential pick, go with Matheus Cunha, and if you want to have a more certain pick, then go with someone like Raul Jimenez. So it's completely neck and neck with Raul Jimenez edging it at the end. Now here we have a comparison between Son and Foden. Now Foden is not someone who is playing regularly and coming off the bench. But I believe that with the passage of time, he will be getting those minutes. And if you are willing to take that risk, he is an amazing asset. And if Savino is playing from the right, then I believe that he can also chip in the Gundogan slot for the Pep's lineup. And when we talk about the stats, it's completely skewed towards Heung-min Son because he has had greater minutes. And so it's completely evident that he has had greater number of shots on target and the touches in the box. But when we talk about certain metrics like the through balls, then final third passes, now Foden leads them, and also the expected assist. Now I believe that Son will be a better asset than Foden in the upcoming 5 fixtures that we're talking about. So Son is a pretty safe pick, and my vote is definitely with Heung-min Son. And I'm completely taking into consideration that City is also playing a very easy Southampton game. But still, I will opt for Heung-min Son and not go with Phil Foden as of now. Hope you've liked this video, and if you have, please do drop a like and subscribe to my channel. That will mean a lot to me. And I'll be posting my team selection video tomorrow, so make sure you check that out. And I hope you have an amazing game week 9. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.